Tyranno Dudley. Tyranno isn't here at the moment. I have a new deck profile for you guys today. It is a fun little deck that I made after I saw this grade 3 from Basic 3, or GPTL 3. Alright, so it's a Coggle deck. So my starter is Wyvern Kid Ragla, and he's a GB1 skill, and his skill, what he does is Cannabis 1, put him into the soul, retire one of your opponent's grade 1 or less. So it's good, like, it's really good as soon as you stride. You want to get rid of the starter depending on what you're playing. If it's Shallow Paladin, get rid of the David. If it's Aqua Force, get rid of that starter so they don't have a free stand again. So I start with triggers. I'm running 8 draws. I'm supposed to be running 3 more of him, but my locals didn't have that, so I'm running this one. And his skill is into the soul buster. And then I'm running 4 Gatling Claw Dragons. He's also a 0 killer, so for starter killers, early game is amazing. And into the Cannabis 1 into the soul, retire a grade 0 on your opponent's field. And then just 4 crits. Now you guys are probably thinking, why are you running 8 draws and only 4 crits? Well, you'll see why. And then I run 4 heals. Hi Dad. And so those are the triggers. And then we're on to the grade 1s. I'm running 4 Stride Fathers. You can run other grade 3s if you want to. And what he does, oh yeah, if he's in hand, when you discard him, he gets +2 grade, so he's a 3. And his other skill is, when it's placed in a rear guard from hand, reveal a grade 3, and add a Draconic Blade Master from your deck to your hand, and discard a card. And then I'm running 4 Energy Flame Atheonic, and his skill is, when something's retired, you may pay the cost, and his cost is putting him into the soul and unflip 2 damage. And then I'm running 4 PGs. And these are supposed to be the GB1 10k booster, but I guess I didn't order these in the mail. So if you have other grade 1s that you like to use, you can use those too. But I think I may switch it out for the enabler, maybe the 11 rig enabler, or the 10k booster. Still deciding. For my grade 2s, I'm running 4 Berserk Dragon. Yeah, like, this is really old school, but it works really well as this, because it basically gives you a free skill into the Assault 1 Flip 2 when you place him. And then I'm running 4 Dragonite Imae, I think that's how you pronounce it. And he's a GB1 skill. His skill is, when something is retired in the same column as him, I can counterblast 1 and he gets the skill. He gets +2,000 power, and when he attacks a unit, it doesn't matter what he's attacking. If they guard only 1 card, I can nullify the card, so kill it. So let's say they want to PG the rig guard for some reason, I can kill a PG. So what they would have to do is drop a guard and then another card if they don't want to hit. And I'm running 3 Belcosity Dragons on Flippers. Now on to the grade 3s. Alright, so I'm running 4 Dauntless Drive Dragons. I was like, this would work pretty well for the deck I'm using for the grade 3. And what he does is, he's a break ride, so when you ride a grade 3 over him, your Vanguard obviously gets +10,000 power like every other break ride. And after you attack the Vanguard, you discard 3 and stand it again. So I'm running 4 of him. And then I'm running 4 Heroic Saga Dragon. Now, yeah, you guys probably think I was running Draconic Blade Master, but I'm not. So, what his skill is, it's a G, but his auto skill when he's placed on Vanguard, I can counterblast one, soul blast one, retire one of my opponents, spread one of less. So that's pretty good for just writing. And his auto skill is, when he attacks, your opponent may retire a unit, but if they don't, he gets a critical, and he gets the same effect as the grade 2 card, so when he attacks, if there's only one guard in the Guardian Circle, I can nullify it and kill it. So what I'd like to say is, like, my friends like it, because no matter what, if you think about it, he's always gonna plus, and he's also very threatening with his Dauntless drive after you break guard over him, because you're gonna attack. If your opponent doesn't retire a unit, they're gonna minus more cards in their hand just to make sure they guard. Because if you're at 4 damage, I mean, if they're at 4 damage and they don't retire a unit, they're gonna guard it. They're gonna drop a card, and then they're gonna drop another card to make sure that I can't kill it, which is minusing more. And if they do retire a unit, they're still gonna put more cards from their hand onto the rear to fill up the card that they retired. And so that's the lineup. Last M plus was Break Ride. I attack. If they don't retire, that's fine. And no, he only gets the critical to the end of the battle, or else that would be really dumb. And so I can attack. If they don't feel like it, no retire, but I get a crit. And then I attack. And then they can retire something. So it can be a -2 to your opponent too if they retire 2 units when you stand again. Now onto my strides. My strides, they are not done yet. I'm running 2 from the Fighters collection. I like him a lot. 2 Fighters, Divine Dragonite Zom. So he's a chain reaction card. So when another unit of yours retires a unit from the effect of your other cards, I can counterblast 1 and retire another unit. So let's say I have the energy guy. I can call him, counterblast 2, retire something, put the other card into the soul, and his skill counterblast 1, retire another card. And I'm supposed to be running 2 Divine Dragonite Muhammad, or Mumad, on the on-hit skill, retire a unit of hits. And then I'm running 4 of these. Well, I only have 3, so only 1 more. I really like him. He's from this set. The reason why I like him a lot is because he isn't you have to have 2 or more face-up copies of him. What he does is counterblast 1, flip over a copy of anything. It could be himself, but you mainly want to do it himself. And then you retire a unit. So he sacks a unit for a counterblast alone, which is really good, and it's any unit. It's not like specific for grade. And then he gets the skill if, depending on how many copies of him are face up in the G zone, you select that many units on your field, and they get the effect. When they hit, you unflip the damage. So you can choose your Vanguard, your Rear Guard, and another Rear Guard, and then they all have on-hit effects. So if they hit, you unflip the damage. But like if you already have Root Flares, go ahead and use those. Of course, that's obviously better. But I like this one because I like it because it builds up a lot more pressure. It builds up more hand because they're like, oh, I don't want to give him hand because next turn he's gonna do the same thing. It's like, are you really gonna try to waste a lot of cards just so my cards don't hit and I unflip damage? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.